Hi everyone, welcome back to another wee video on the Up and Running channel. And we're here today in Dunfanaghy in County Donegal. One of our favourite places to come in the motorhome. And we arrived last night, the sun was shining, beautiful walks on the beach. Got up this morning with the plan to head up Hornhead, which is one of my favourite places. It's beautiful, but clouds are down. Hornhead's up there behind me. Clouds are down over the mountains, so maybe leave it to tomorrow. Hopefully it'll be a wee bit better. And you can see Swifty the motorhome and the wee car park behind us, and what a short distance we have to walk till the place is close to heaven. Look at that there, Dunfanaghy Beach. This is starting to clear a wee bit, but anyway, I'm not going up Hornhead today. I'm going to run round, I call it the Shandon Loop. So head out the road to Portnablagh and then round the coastal routes there. Hilly wee route, but it's beautiful. Round by the Shandon Hotel, big loop round the coast and back in again. It's roughly 8.5 miles. And then back to here. We cool down in the Atlantic Sea, which you can't beat. And hopefully it'll be cleared up a wee bit. But look at that there. Any wonder it's our favourite spot to come to. Absolutely glorious. But anyway, we'll get our wee run done this morning, and hopefully we'll get a few wee sights in the video and you'll enjoy it. So off we go. Start of this run, you're actually running through a golf course. You have to watch boys hitting balls in your direction. I think they're all good. Morning.
Morning.
So that's the beach where we're staying over there. And up there, in among the clouds, is Horn Head. That's where I had planned going this morning. But no views up there today. Hopefully that'll be cleared by the morning. But anyway, what a place.
Oh, aye. It's to prove it, isn't it? Morning. Big boom dog bargain. Oh, it just hit the 8 mile. Oh. Oh, bye. What are you doing? Hey. Boom. Well, folks, that's the Shandon Loop done, and it was exactly 8 mile. Big Alan Strachan was supposed to be out with me, but he must have been out in a beer last night. Texted me last night. No show this morning. Blamed the weather and stuff. Sure, look at that there. You couldn't beat that. And Hornhead's clearing up. Typical. But hopefully we'll get it done tomorrow. And we'll see you then. Just left Swifty there. And the short wee walk, the cool down in the wild Atlantic Sea. Happy days. Now, we're about to go into the water here now. Haven't used this GoPro before in the water, so I'll give her a wee go and see what it's like. And just coming into the water there, there's loads of jellyfish, but hopefully I'll not bite too many of them. Oh, get the wee nuts in. That's us now. Now, give this thing a go. I have to say, it's a long time since I've seen as many jellyfish, and Jesus, there's a massive one. Well, we'll get a quick dip, see how we get on. Hopefully we'll not get stung. Oh! Oh, that's magic. Happy days. Oh. Oh, what a way to cool down after a run. And my god, it was warm in the run this morning. But in the Atlantic Ocean, you couldn't beat it. I think from what we're reading, these ones are okay. They actually just look like jelly. But it's these other buggers here, the tentacles, they're the boys that sting. Like that boy there. Lovely. But that's nature and that's the time of year for them. What do you do? So off for another wee cycle. Might get caught out in the rain, it's not looking great, but Diane says F it, we'll go on ahead. That's just the type of girl she is. Yeah, not looking great. But anyway. These bikes from the hill. Getting the best of Donegal weather now. Three of us under a tree, soaked. But Boomdog's alright. He's in this thing all hopped up. Waterproof. Diane's wanting to know it would be bad to kick him out and get her in. Don't know. Lovely! It's not stopping. Jesus.
Good boy.
Two absolute headers. Seen it coming, went on ahead and get caught out on it. Oh yeah. It'll be a well deserved beer after this, I can tell you. Woohoo!
Wanker took you.
Well folks, you'll be glad to know we made it back. Just about. Although we weigh about 3 times heavier with the weight of the water on us. But typical Irish weather, couldn't beat it. We were standing taking photos in the sunshine 1 minute and getting absolutely drenched the next. Sure, we'll go in and get stripped off and get a beer and this will be alright. Nice wee adventure. On to the next one.